What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, in this video, I will be doing a Champions League of teams that have fallen off massively, like really massively. But for this time, I'll be using FC 25. I know FC 26 came out, but right now I'm just having a few problems downloading it. Anyways, I'll just uh, continue with FC 25 and maybe I'll switch to FC 26 in like a week or two. Anyways, without any further delay, let's just get into the video. Now, for the first team, I'm going with a German team. And when you think of teams that have fallen off, you obviously think of Schalke. I mean, you gotta remember this team went into the Champions League one time. Another one is a team that hasn't been in a Champions League but has won a Champions League. Of course, while they played in one, which that is Hamburg. Where, fun fact, this was the original place where the burger was created. Anyways, the next team is a team in, I believe, the third division of England. Now, for this team, you'll probably say, "Oh, well, Game Topia, that team, that team isn't even that good." But you gotta remember, this team, Portsmouth, they were in the Premier League one time. You wanna know another? Well, if we go to League Two, you'll see Swindon Town. They were in the Premier League on its second year of its existence. And another one is one that in the game is in the Championship, but currently plays in League One. And of course, I'm talking about Luton Town. They got back to back to back relegations, and now they play League One, and they're currently mid-table. And the next team is one that's in the Premier League, actually. One that's most likely gonna win this tournament. It's West Ham. I mean, if you saw any one of the performances this season, you'll know exactly what I mean. I mean, West Ham, like their fans already accepted relegation. They completely accepted relegation. Another another team that has massively fallen off is one that I don't even think is in the game. Oh wait, here, Troyes. This team was in the Liga not only back when it wasn't not only back when it was owned by Uber Eats, also when Ibrahimovic was playing. And it's the same thing with Cesara, but now they're playing in the third division of Italy. Now let's head over to Spain, where we'll find a ton of teams, I'm pretty sure. Like Malaga. There. Malaga, they've been a mid-table La Liga side for about 5 years, only up until a couple of years ago, where they downgraded so hard. And when you think of and when you think of teams that have fallen off massively, you obviously think of Deportivo La Coruña. I mean, like, I'll let y'all see for yourself. If you want to know more about this, just look it up. Another team will be SD Amar. You gotta remember, bro. They were rivaling teams like Villarreal. Anyways, the next club will be not from Portugal. Where is it? Sweden. And it's Göteborg. Göteborg. They've done pretty good in the Champions League before, but now they're just not as good. Not only do they not qualify for the Champions League, they're not even winning their own league, which that's already saying something because it's a pretty easy league to be honest. Anyways, the next team will be an actually will be a Romanian side, and of course I'm talking about FCSB. If I'm not mistaken, they've won the Champions League before, but now they only qualify for like the Europa League. Another team that has fallen off is Kashim Pasha, which used to have a player from my country, aka Egypt, but now they've just fallen off and aren't talked about anymore. Another team, but this time from the Netherlands, Ajax Amsterdam. They've had a massive fall off, but you could say they brought themselves back uh, this year by qualifying for the Champions League. But now they've lost every last one of their good players. Now the next club will be Molde FK. They had Holland when he was at his first club, and he went on to just do some stuff, if you know what I mean. Anyways, the next team will be team from the MLS. Could it be? And it's LA Galaxy. Fun fact: they used to have not only Ibrahimovic but also David Beckham, but now they barely have anyone. Another team is FC Midland. They were talked about a lot because I'm pretty sure they beat Liverpool in the Champions League, but now they're just completely forgotten about. Anyways, the next team is Union Berlin. They were in the Champions League the 23-24 season, and not only did they absolutely get cooked in the Champions League, they also nearly got relegated, and now are on course to getting relegated. Anyways, the next club will be Havre AC. They used to have Riyad Mahrez But now Riyad Mahrez plays for Al Nasr, I'm pretty sure, or Al Ahly, both being Saudi teams. The next club is actually Hearts. Hearts, they're a team that usually gets Europa League or Conference League football, but but they aren't talked about that much, which is why I'm putting them on the list. That's the same thing with Başakşehir. They're just not talked about a lot. Anyways, the next team will be FC Sion. They used to have Balotelli in like the 23-24 season, I'm pretty sure. But they just aren't talked about. But nobody he talks about how they had Balotelli at some point. The other one is FC Basel, who had Mohamed Salah back when he just transferred from Egypt to Basel. Now you'll see there are still a ton of spots left, which is why I'm gonna keep on going. The next club is a club that's in League One, and it's Barnsley. Uh, they haven't been doing so well lately, yeah, especially because they got relegated from the Championship. Anyways, the next team will be Blackburn. I'm putting them here because if I'm not mistaken, they've won the Cup Winners' Cup, which now does not exist. But yeah, they won the Cup Winners' Cup, but now they play the Championship, and that's uh, a pretty big fall off, to be honest. Anyways, the next club is gonna be Raya Antwerp. This is because they used to average European qualification, but now they didn't qualify for a single European tournament, if I'm not mistaken. Which I probably am, but still. Now the next team is one that isn't an FC, so I got the closest one to it, Auckland FC, and the one that I was originally gonna pick, Auckland City. They made it to the Club World Cup solely off of the reason why they're in Oceania. And the next team I'll be putting on here is actually gonna be Swansea City. I bet you didn't know this, but Luka Modric actually owns part of Swansea City, which is the reason why he uh, which is the reason why they're in the championship. But they're simply just not talked about, to be honest. Now, the next club is actually gonna be one that starts with P, and that's Pisa. They qualified to the Serie A through, I believe, the playoffs, while somehow having the competition of Spezia, Sassuolo, Sampdoria, Salernitana, and a bunch of other teams. Now I'll just be back here. I'm gonna do something, and I'll be back. Please, I'm back. Now the next team is another Italian club. It's Palermo. I don't think a lot of people know this, but Palermo was made by five entrepreneurs who saw that their town did not have a team, so they just made their own team, and the rest was history. Anyways, the next team is actually an Argentine team, or Argentinian, whichever one you want to call it. And it's gonna be Newell's Old Boys. Because only a few people know that Newell's Old Boys was where Messi started off his career. Now, as always, I'll pick five teams that I think will win this tournament. And I think I'm picking West Ham, Union Berlin, Ajax. I'm also picking Başakşehir, Luton Town. Anyways, I'll see you guys once the groups are done. Here are the groups after they've all been randomized. Now in Group A, we have Midtjylland, Auckland FC, Ajax, and Palermo. In Group B, we have Kashim Pasha, Estak Troyes, Luton Town, and SDA Bar. In Group C, we have Union Berlin, West Ham, Havre, and Swansea City. Probably the group of death. In Group D, we have FCSB, Portsmouth, Pisa, and Swindon Town. In Group E, we have Hearts, Schalke, Barnsley, and Cesena. Five groups down, three more to go. And in the next one, we have Başakşehir, Basel, Molde, and Hamburg. In Group G, we have the LA Galaxy, Newell's Old Boys, IFK Göteborg, and the Blackburn Rovers. In the last group, FC Sion, Deportivo La Coruña, Royal Antwerp, and Malaga. Anyways, I'll see you guys once all the groups are done with. After the groups have been simulated, here are the groups. Ajax and Midtjylland go through. Palermo really had displayed via first. In Group B, Kashim Pasha and Luton Town make it through. SDA Barman. That's tough, to be honest. Group C, Union Berlin and West Ham will go through. Group D, Pisa and FCSB go through. I mean, what a display from Swindon Town. I did not expect them to get even 1 point out of these games. Anyways, Group E, FC Schalke and Cesena go through. Hearts, they don't make it. Anyways, Group F, Başakşehir go through on second place. Oh man, we're gonna make it through. Group G, Newell's Old Boys and LA Galaxy made it through. Ooh, Blackburn, that was a pretty bad performance. Group H, Royal Antwerp and Deportivo La Coruña make it through. And in the round of 16, here are the matches. Kashim Pasha versus LA Galaxy. Ajax versus West Ham. FC Schalke versus Midtjylland. Newell's Old Boys versus Deportivo La Coruña. Royal Output versus Luton Town. Pisa versus Teher. Union Berlin versus Cesena. Olde versus FCSB. Let's relate through all the matches. One is guaranteed to be gone, and he was it. It's West Ham. Yuri goes through. Anyways, Luton Town. Can they beat Royal Antwerp? Whoa. Oh, it's two legs, I forgot. Yeah, with the two injuries for Başakşehir. Can they beat Pisa? It's 2-0. Union Berlin versus Cesena. Let's see. Oh! Ilicic. Uh, Illich gets a goal at the 85th minute to make it 4-1. That is unbelievable. Okay, it's the second leg. Let's see. Oh my god! What a comeback! Jared Bowen, he was on fire! 3-1 with a hat-trick from Jared Bowen. Must have make it through. Who will win? It's Ethan Tam. Anyways, who will win this one? Pisa have a tough task on their hands. But, yeah. 3-2. Başakşehir not only hold on to their win, they also get another. Anyways, the next one will be, yeah, let's just count on Cesena. Uh, anyways, yeah, Ajax haven't made it through. So here are the quarterfinal matches. West Ham versus LA Galaxy. It's versus the Old Boys. Luton Town versus Başakşehir. Union Berlin versus Molde. Let's see. Oh my god. 4-0. West Ham has won already. We don't need a second leg, man. We don't need one. Let's also play for the second leg. Let's see who will do it. Union Berlin. Sweater. It's not over yet for Molde, and I hope Union Berlin gets through. That's 1-0. So it couldn't get worse for LA Galaxy. Başakşehir versus Luton Town. Let's see. It's 2-0. Luton Town are out. Okay, let's see. It's 2-0. Union Berlin hold on to their lead. Here are the semifinals. Heroes Old Boys versus West Ham. Başakşehir versus Union Berlin. Let's see who will get through. Wait, what? He's fine. Oh, by the way, did I forget to mention? I'm not editing any of these formations. It's 31. I think those old boys are gone. Let's see. We will win this. Let's also play for. I really want those old boys to win. Oh, and you can pull off the upset. Yeah, they cannot. It's 3-1 again. Okay, let's see. We'll pass. It went to penalties, but Başakşehir went through. And the final is gonna be Başakşehir versus West Ham. Anyways, here are the top scorers before I begin the final. Jared Bowen, he must have gotten all those goals from the knockouts. Anyways, for this one, we'll just watch it straight up. Because you know how we do with these kinds of videos. Okay. Piatek. Sorry. Good lad. What a save. He sends it in. Bah! Ariola. He is just cooking. Passes it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. To Jared Bowen. Kudus couldn't get it. It's with Lima. Crespo. Kevin. Güller. Piatek couldn't get the ball. Fun fact. Wan-Bissaka was gonna go for the Democratic Republic of the Congo's national team, but he chose England instead. Anyways, it's with Suchek, Bowen, Lima. I'm pretty sure the player playing for the UAE national team, probably the only one playing in the UAE national team was in FC 25. Ayola again, he's just cooking. Killer. To Paqueta. Killer. Ward Prowse. Ward Prowse, he scores free kicks often. It's just that he doesn't really get free kicks that much. Todibo. To Mavropanos. To Wabisaka. Suchek. Ward Prowse. Killer. Ward Prowse. Suchek. The road attack. Wabisaka. You know what, y'all? I'll just do something really quickly. Anyways, wait a minute. Suchek. Oh, it's outside. Lima. Kemen. Back to Lima. Back to Kemen. Piatek. Sorry. I said, Tobiatek! Ariana couldn't get to it, but it went out wide. That was Mavropanos, Suchek, Ward Prowse, Emerson, the Italian, on the ball. Paqueta, Bowen. We can't keep going. Paqueta, back to Suchek. Paqueta. You got Paqueta! Sengezer gets a hand on it and it's easy from then on. Piatek. Sari. Again, Piatek. He does a skill, but he just can't get through. Todibo. One Bisaka. Lucas Paqueta. If any of you who are watching me are Brazilian, please let me know if I'm pronouncing these names right. Anyways, that's the first half over. Time for the second half. It's still no. Who's gonna be the person to break the deficit? Mohamed Kudus with Emerson. Kudus. Now with Paqueta. He takes a shot, but Sengezer gets a hand on it. He can't continue. Now it's with Kudus. Passes it to Emerson. Kudus gets the through ball. Bowden! A Bowen! Sengezer. Passes it to Sari. To Duarte. Back to Sari. To Ozdemir. Duarte. Ozdemir. Back to Duarte. Doing some tiki taka. It's with Duarte again. Passes to Sari. Sari. Going through. Guler! Just out wide. Todibo. Warbi Saka. Suchek. Ward Prowse. Suchek. Paqueta. Kudus. Suchek. To Kudus. To Paqueta. Kudus. Can he get something off? It's with Lima. With Gurler. To Crespo. The Argentine icon son Crespo. Playing for Bashak Shahir. Kudus. He seems to be on the ground. I think substitution has to be made. Bowen! It's the first goal in the 77th minute, and it's most likely gonna be the only goal. Now, because Kudus is injured, I'm gonna have to put a substitute in. And I'm putting Carlos Soler. I know this looks like cheating, but it has to be done. I mean, I can't just let an injured Kudus play. Sorry, Duarte. Ozdemir. Back to Duarte. Başak Şehir controlling possession pretty freely now. Gürler! Ariola! He's done more saves than I can count. On Bisaka. Bowen. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Bowden. Bowen going through. Can't get the pass off. Ward Prowse. You can't. You can't pressure him enough. Okay. Wan-Bissaka passes it, but it only goes to Lima. Yeah, it's over. West Ham United are the winners of the falling off Champions League. Probably not such a happy thing to happen to them, but they've done it. Anyways, here they are, going up to lift the trophy. Let's see who will be the one to lift it. It's gonna be Bowen. Let's see. There you go. West Ham are the champions of the falling off Champions League. Now I know I do sound a little weird right now. It's because I have a blocked nose right now. So sorry if I said any names wrong. But other than that, like if you're new, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.